Oh yeah, from the Discord notification straight to an ad for Joker 2. Dude, Joker 2 is such a colossal flop. It's crazy, which is good because I'm a certified Joker 1 hater. And now I feel more justified. I was a Joker 1 hater from the moment I walked out of the theater. And now Joker 2 is tanking. The ending, I don't know the ending. Joker 1, the movie is written like a Hollywood executive saw a school shooter's notebook and said, can I option that? I'll pay you $100,000 for the rights to that. And they just put it into ChatGPT and spit out a superhero movie. The ethos of it is so bad. And then the second movie, I guess they made a non-incel version of that. So now that nobody cares. Like, at least the first movie was a god-honest love letter to incels. And the second movie, well, who's that for? Nobody. It's also a jukebox musical. They should, it's funny they conveniently ignored that in the marketing. It's a big floppy stinker. And I believe, call me crazy, I might be wrong. I believe Joker 2 had a higher budget than Dune 2. I could be wrong on this. But I believe that it had a higher budget than Dune 2. Its budget was 200 million USD. Now let's see what Dune 2 budget was. I told you, dude. I told you. Told you. And the entire movie in Joker is like on 3 rooms in New York. No special effects. That's crazy. I saw people saying money laundering. I never say never. I think extremely unlikely. I think it's just good old fashioned Hollywood hubris, foolishness. Also, I believe in Dune 2, my understanding is all the actors took, they took percent deals. So that doesn't factor into the budget. So like if you pay Chalamet 300K instead of 10 million, but he gets a percent of the revenue, that doesn't factor into the budget. So you have a smaller budget, but you're paying more. I think they paid all of the actors in Joker 2 up front, big cash salaries. The point, a movie like Joker 2 should not cost $200 million. That's so absurd. Can I see the trailer? It should cost 300 million. That's why I didn't go see it, because it looked too cheap. Okay, anyone else with me? You saw the trailer and you're like, ugh, this looks like a school project. 200 million. It looks broke. Please spend $500 million in this movie, or I can't even watch it. Let's see the trailer. Society, bro.
For once in my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
How is Lady Gaga more Joker-like in real life than when trying to play a Joker character? This wouldn't have flopped if they got Margot Robbie. Bro never saw Suicide Squad, then I think. Bro didn't realize they did get Margot Robbie for a Joker-adjacent character, and the movie still flopped.
I have someone who needs me. How about you?
Stupid Wire. If you don't send us a video of you singing Thick of It by KSI, I'm going to ban you. Because you spammed it 400 times, and now it's on you. Okay? You have to put a video in chat that we can all watch of you in your room singing Thick of It by KSI, or you're banned. I don't want to hear a word out of you unless you sing for us, okay? Imagine he already has one ready to go. I'm so glad you asked. He's leaning into it. It's KSI's alt account. Hey, my tax return was used to pay off ancient 10-year-old student loan debt. Will this affect my credit score? Should be positively. Can I tell you, the student loan payment on-ramp has officially ended, putting some borrowers at risk of delinquency. It happened. It's here. It's now. The grace period for people who miss a payment expired this week. That means the 26% of you who have made no payments at all in the last year, it is now officially due. Half said they made some payments. So now a lot of people have $500 to $1,000 a month coming due. We're not going to find out about it though for 90 days. For 90 days, we're not going to know who's paying or who's not because of the delinquency or because of the 90-day delinquency report. So actually not till January. It's so annoying, dude. It's so annoyingly set up so that it won't impact till after the election. We're not going to know until January about all the people that aren't paying now and how that's affecting their finances. But extend and pretend. Hey, Big A, I'm paying off student loans for an esports diploma, and I don't think it made me any better at any esports skills. Marketing Monday taught me more than my diploma ever did. Bro got one of those esports diplomas. You know it's bad when like the poli-sci majors like shaking their head, like feeling bad for you. There, but for the grace of God, go I. Esports major, bro, that's a tough one. That's a tough one just because if you're applying for an esports job, it's not like it's an extra bonus for them. And then if you're applying elsewhere, like there's plenty of managers who'll actively be hostile towards you if they see that. So it's really tough. But you know what? I mean, listen, I feel you, bro. I was a massive esports fan in college. I was like super passionate about it. I did all this extracurricular esports stuff, esports club, and all I wanted to do was work in esports. So I feel for you, bro. It's a tougher time right now. But if that's your true dream passion, maybe right now you got to find something else while you wait, but go after it. Okay, it's not, esports will not disappear. I promise you that. The industry's in a terrible spot right now, but it will have a rejuvenation because the audience is still there. But people have to figure out how to make it work. They got to find a way to make money off of it. Who's even qualified to teach that? Yeah, it's crazy because like who taught the class? The esports class. And what do they teach? Honestly, I'd love to interview a little bit. I'd love to know more about what classes you had. And like what your degree was about and what you had to do. If your prof wasn't hotbid, yeah, I mean, if you learn from, there's people you could learn from, but even still, like a lot of those people left the industry. Like hotbid left esports. If it's about event management, yeah, but then like the problem is if you graduate with a degree in event management, that could work. That's a real thing. That's what Rochelle, Stan's wife, does. She puts on galas for nonprofits. It's a tough job. It's a stressful job, but she's really good at it. If you are good at event management, a lot of companies need that. They have to put on events. They need someone to do it. But if it says esports, whatever, just most people in the position that are able to hire you, all like the boomers that have the money, they're not gonna get it. They're not gonna like it. They're gonna be hostile. Event management's great. If you should just change it, honestly. On God, I think it wouldn't even be bad to lie. I think you should just say you were an event management graduate. Just put on your resume, no cap. Because I just think it would be so hard. Unless you're applying for an esports job, then you can use it. But even still, I don't know who the fuck hiring at esports right now. I really don't. I mean, I go to these events, these like Travis Gafford, esports guy. He'll put on these industry events where we all play Magic and hang out. It's like all esports guys or gaming guys or tech guys, esports people, and they're like held at 100 Thieves or Team Liquid. And like a lot of people there have either been laid off or quit and are looking for work in esports, and it's a struggle. And a lot of them are like, you know, I got 4 years at TL, 3 years at Cloud9, 2 years at 100 Thieves. Like they got good resumes. My professor just gaslit me for 20 minutes when I came to ask for help. What should I do? I honestly can't blame him as his pay is shit, but so is the quality of the class. What do you mean he gaslit you? Explain to me how you asked for help from a professor and he gaslit you. And then you called him broke. Said his class sucks. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you drop the class if you have to. Hey, Big A, I'm 17 years old, and about 2 years ago, you sparked my interest in economics. I sparked your interest in economics at 15 years old. You should play Roblox. You should be watching Minecraft Parkour Civilization. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna be in high school talking about demand curves or something, and that's not the curves you need to be focused on. Yo, H-Rock, EU person here having a sleepless night. I've been an IT guy my whole life, late 20s. Learned to hate office culture over the last few months and years and decided to reboot my professional life. Holy shit, that shit is so hard. Huge respect for anyone who did that. Agree. Probably gonna start an apprenticeship or maybe become a social media grifter. The first part of your message is like all just solid, like put the work in, respect the struggle, respect the grind. Any cool mental health tips? Feels like a whole professional identity has been falling apart. The cool mental health tips is probably not something. I played League of Legends all day. I have no great mental health tips. Yeah. Hobbies, working out, good sleep. Honestly, I mean, this is gonna sound so cliche. Nobody wants to hear it, but I know this for a fact because I have had such a problem with it. You know, I fluctuate. When you have consistent good sleep, everything gets easier. Everything. Like if you were a person, imagine, even with all the problems that you're facing and the struggles, if you're a person who went to bed on time every night, woke up, got a little sunlight, maybe did something like working out. If you do that every day, nothing else changed, everything else is the same, you know your mood is gonna improve. I'm not kidding, 200%. Everything becomes easier if you are able to do that. But it's not easy. It's not, I mean, I can't do it consistently, generally myself. I'm not trying to say it's easy, but that is like the solution, I think. I think it helps so much.